Hey everybody, welcome back to War Hospital. We made a questionable decision, but I think it was the right one. We basically beelined to Surgery Ward Enhancement 2 to get the extra surgeon slot because we got a free surgeon from healing a VIP, which is like big. That is massive. If we're taking a more granular look at some of our current problems, we have medicine that is low. We have chemicals that are low. We need to basically start producing that ourselves, which is going to require a lot more engineers. So that's, I think, what we should be focusing on going forward. We'll see what happens. The scout team finds a good spot to ambush the transport on the road. The commander considers his options. According to the law, he should reveal his squad and stop the trucks to search them before arresting the culprits, but this is risky as the enemy could open fire. The scouts could just ambush them and open fire. The thought crosses his mind. Again, he knows that nobody will know. This is similar to what we did with the guys poisoning the river, it sounds like. He's the one who will write the official report. His considerations are cut short by the sound of a truck engine in the distance. The transport of poison, it must be. The road was empty and rarely used. The time fitted perfectly. When the truck appears, a single small vehicle, no markings or inscriptions. Oh, then the truck appears. There were two men inside dressed in plain clothes and a flash of metal. Maybe a pistol barrel, maybe not. Let's do this one by the book. The truck approaches. When it gets in optimal range, the scout commander signals for one of his scouts to reveal himself and halt the vehicle. Upon seeing someone approach, the passenger quickly pulled out his gun and shot the scout straight in the head. Excellent. Shots were exchanged. The truck's windshield shatters under the gunfire, killing both the driver and the passenger. The commander orders to search the truck and checks the bodies of the driver and passenger. They are obviously German soldiers, German military boots, German dog tags, German pistols. One used to kill one of their comrades. The truck is filled with bags of poison, reagents, and medicinal supplies, probably in case any of the men working with the poison were to be exposed to it. The commander orders the unit to requisition all that they can take and destroy the rest. So, we lost a scout, and we acquired 3 chemicals and 2 alcohol per scout. So, not great, honestly. Not great. That is not ideal. That is not ideal. This is another... We might have to hire more scouts, too. Let's start going here now.
Scouts unit has started a new mission.
And let's take care of our tired nurses.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Lack of trauma medicine. Yep, I know. Trauma medicine, we were just talking about that. That's great. We should resupply. So he wants us to get up to 10. I mean, that's gonna be...
Sir, operation was successful.
That's gonna be interesting. Where is it that I can start producing this myself? Right here. So I need 4 tickets and 400 production. And we have a bunch of tickets coming up shortly. So that will be helpful. And we could just order some if we want to appease that. It's probably a good idea, honestly. 60 hours on auto? What is your deal? Auto, 2 days. My God. Brought him back from the dead? That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Okay, you can go here. Just to kind of take some of the pressure off. You're resting anyways. Alright. We got something bad happening. Couldn't find an exit wound for the bullet. So we can use the X-ray device to locate the bullet. It's going to take longer, but it reduces the amount of energy used by the doctor. So that's pretty nice. We can amputate. No, we'll use the X-ray. Let's do that. I think that's pretty clean there.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Okay. So we could unlock some additional slots there too. It's not a terrible idea. Let's throw a couple extra into the rehab center to really just knock those out. And yeah, we're only making a little bit of alcohol, so we would have to open that up, but we need the requisitions. And speaking of, we're gonna swap some people here. Medic team, let's go.
Sir, medics are on the way.
A little bit of a backlog
Sir, engineers
starting to
reached
form.
pharmacy.
Okay, well, if I do this and wake this guy up, we can save these terminal patients. And then we can do something like this. I wonder if I could squeeze you in here. Looks like it. Okay. You're exhausted, you're stable there. Let's do something like that.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
Okay. Sophie leveled up. What can we do with you? Works better at rehab, which is where you are. Great. Others perform better. Others tire less. Eats once every 2 days. Let's go better at the rehab center. I've talked about this before, but we're not really optimizing where they are working right now. I guess like every once in a while we can take a look and just see. Because we can get some nice morale boosts for that. But I'd rather do it once we get some really solid shifts in place and we have to manage them a little bit less. I think that would be ideal. Hey, a good one. Morale rises. Let's go.
Sir, patient is cured.
4 days. Let's see if we can get there in this episode. I don't know. 4 days is actually a long time in-game, but
Sir,
I'll do my best.
arrived.
We have a bit of a backlog here, which is a bit concerning. Oh, you're worth 3. That's great.
Sir,
I do have people. Yeah, okay. We do have people there. Cemetery. Good thing we caught that. Once again, I'm never looking at the cemetery.
sir,
Okay, we have requisitions. Let's... HQ is pleased with your current performance. Due to your handling of Sergeant Clark Hill's case, soldiers on the front line were inspired. There's a notable increase in their morale. So we gained a hiring point. Great. We gained 4 requisitions. That's great. Let's go into the trauma supplies. Let's go here into some chemical supplies. And I'll tell you what, we'll snag some rations. Okay. All of those are spent now. If we want to look at personnel, I can't hire another scout in here.
Sir, operation was successful.
But if I look in this area, if we go to the tent, we can add a scout to this team. See how we lost one of them? So we could add a scout, and I should probably do that with this hiring point. The other option is we save them for engineers, and that, honestly, I feel like that's probably the better option. Tough to say. Tough to say.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Okay, you're stable. You're not worth a lot. See if I can sneak you in here. There you go. Okay.
Sir,
We'll do that. Prefer to work at casualty clearing, sure.
sir, nurses are on the way.
There is a certain part of me that feels we should always be upgrading something, but it's not always gonna shake down like that, is it? Medic team upgraded. Morale slightly increases when they work. I mean, some of those are a no-brainer pickup. We got the medical supplies now. So I'll take the advice from the team, you know? I think that's a good idea. Now, what are these trucks doing here, I wonder? And is there a way I could help alleviate that? Okay. Bullet passed through. Didn't do damage to internal organs.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
I have a feeling this might be related to the advanced dressing station. Let's just see if I throw an extra one there. We already have one truck gone. Okay, nice. Bullet flew right through. Clean exit wound. Pretty lucky on some of these. And we're just going cash. Cash. Everyone's cash. Cash. Somebody's critical in there. No preferences on any of these. You go into casualty clearing now.
Medics are on the way.
Because this guy is going to die if not dealt with immediately. Looks like we'll be fine here. This guy can finish his rest. And we have enough bandages to get through it. Down to 3 days.
Sir, operation was successful.
30 seconds on the scout. Okay. They reach the meeting point to find an awaiting platoon of British troops. Their commanding officer, Lieutenant Harris, presents his plan to the scouts. HQ has intel about a German supply warehouse deep behind enemy lines that supply the forward artillery. Harris's plan is to cross into enemy territory covertly, find this warehouse, and trace the German artillery positions from there. A simple plan, he says, but quite error-proof. Scout Commander is not so optimistic, but his orders are to guide and assist Harris. After a short deliberation, the scouts find 2 ways to cross an enemy territory with such a large number of troops. We can say, suggest a safer route up the river, lead the unit west, take the boat, crossing the front line during the night. This should be safer but much longer. And here, lead them east and cross the river at the small bridge. This should be quicker but could be dangerous. I think because we only have 1 scout now, I think we got to stick to the safer stuff. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. That's all. Hunt for the guns. Yeah, let's do this.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
They have decent amounts of supplies too, so like we really don't want to lose them, but see how long that's gonna take? Yikes. It's a bit rough. We did clear up those trucks. This guy's just sitting here for a second. Trauma ward. You're great. I'm going to deny you, sadly. What do we have here? Uh-oh. It's been raining the last few days. We just discovered that there's been a small hole in the basement. It got flooded. Some of the crates got damp and the food got moldy. Oh, God. Lose 60 food. The thing is, okay, cut off the mold and use it remains. What's the downside here? People probably get sick, right? I'm gonna lose it. I'll just ditch the 60 and be safe. Be safe right now is the name of the game. Let's double up in the rehab center, I think. Medic teams, casualty clearing.
Sir, medics are on the way.
All right, now for resources. Actually, no. Let's look at some improvements here. So we have all of our first level housing improvements. I think, oh man, we just don't have we need the production, hey? There's no way that I can actually, I'm still not certain how we're using this truck garage. Sent to depots in the scout map. I don't think we see any depots out there. Extra stations. Like, the stations don't matter if I can't keep them filled. That's how I'm looking at that. You know? This would be pretty decent, I guess. Decreases construction time of improvements, like we were looking at. We do need the reagents production as well. So, let's just get some more production coming in, not spend it so fast, and see if we can make that happen. Okay.
Sir, nurses reached the rehab.
Exhausted over here. Switch that up.
Medics are on the way. Sir, medics are on the way.
Did I not amputate that level 1 guy? Guess not.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Holy moly. Okay, well, we do have, 2 VIPs. Okay. What do we have here? Left by his father, Lou Lagarde. I'm writing you with a request. I was admitted here with two of my sons, Clovis Lagarde and Jacques Lagarde. I had seen something similar. I don't know if it's the same names or not. In my, like, 6 hours before I recorded anything. So, I think this is similar. They were under my command when the gas fell. I was not able to protect them, but I implore you now, save their lives. I know the supplies are always scarce, so I hereby forfeit my life. If you need to choose them over me. Okay. So that's Clovis and Jacques. And then Lou, but we don't have Lou yet. And these guys are like... Okay. Let's go here and here. The problem is, I don't have enough of these.
Sir, patient is cured.
So if I want to save them, I need to order these resources immediately. That's expensive, man. But, I'm gonna do it. I'll just order those. And then...
Engineers reached the pharmacy.
If we clear out a couple more here in a bit, then I can try to snag some more.
Sir, one of the patients recently brought to the casualty...
Okay, so now there's the dad. Now he's only at 2. There's a little bit of a situation here with the resting. But he did want us to save the sons first. And I need a ton of these now. So I need what? 10, 18, 20?
Declearing station had...
Angus requests the soldiers receive additional food rations. He says it's them, after all, who fight the enemy and suffers the most. I mean... It's just for a big morale thing. And honestly, we just...
A personal letter addressed to you,
our food is low right now. So... like, it's gotta... we have to chill out. Here's a nice breakthrough. Lower chances for wound to heal fully. Or to not heal fully. And longer rehab, 46 hours. Just follow the normal procedure here. His mental state is stable and could recover if given enough time. Yeah, just follow the normal procedure. I think that's fair. Alright, so I'm thinking... if I could get my food production up, that would be excellent. Where would that be? Where could I improve my food? Warehouse. Engineering depot. Decrease the amount of rations used by 10% across the board. That's actually great. This would be great too. And this would be great too. All of this across the board makes this a little bit better. But how do I get extra slots for food? Like, none of these are food. Interesting. Is it possible that I just cannot? Oh, right here. Okay, so I need 5. That's what I'll do next. I got an emergency, shorter operation. Doesn't seem like much of an emergency.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Prefer not to work in casualty clearing. All right. You want to work in casualty clearing. All right.
Sir, nurses are on the way. Sir, patient is cured. Sir, nurses reached the rehab.
Okay, so we have some of our medicine coming in. I feel as if... let's take a look here.
Sir.
I think we could order more. swap those out.
Sir, medics are on the way.
And then we need to make a decision here. This guy's serious, but probably worth it. Relatively cheap. He's well rested, so you can come and do these surgeries, take a rest after that. Go for money. These guys were amputated. We just received a request from HQ. Okay, here we go, staff permits. Several bodies have been found nearby, likely an artillery strike. They want us to provide them with a burial. If we do so, they'll grant us staff permits. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We're gonna lose a medic team, but all good. I'll send these guys. They're already exhausted. So I don't know if they can... I don't know how that'll work on these type of missions. Let's just let them go. Means the cemetery doesn't have anybody, but we'll wake these guys up. Get them in there. No preferences. Let's go rehab to knock some of those out. Okay.
Sir, nurses reached the rehab.
We should have enough to get all of this done. With that new order.
Sir, patient is cured.
It's this stuff that I'm using up a lot of because I'm producing, right? So like that's the thing. Here, maybe I can do this. Let's give these guys a break, okay? Let's chill out on the bandages for a minute. We'll keep the food production up. I'm gonna turn off the alcohol production as well, just so we can build up our resources there a bit more.
Sir, new patient arrived.
And then we'll get an extra engineer when we finish that job.
Killed. Artillery fire!
Here we go.
Sir, we have wounded soldier. Sir, patient is cured.
Okay, we got a couple of... yeah, of course, I turn off the bandages. What happens? Boom! I mean, we could have saw that coming. These guys are worth quite a bit, but they also are expensive bandage-wise. But we'll save them, because I'm feeling nice. And if we can, I mean, these guys should be the priority to get the breakthrough, so they should take the more difficult surgeries, generally. We'll amputate you as well. Here, come down here. Or you go there. We'll amputate that. Okay, so now we're basically going to use all of these things. However... now we have some production available to us, so... food stations might be decent. I still don't think we need these upgrades, but man, getting into this would be sick. Decreasing the amount of rations being used. Maybe this would go a longer way. I'm gonna wait till we have 400, which should happen shortly.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift. Sir, patient is cured.
Now, you cannot actually order, like, production supplies, interestingly enough. But I do have money for food rations if necessary. We're okay in that regard. Swap some of these guys around.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go.
Sir, operation was successful.
What caused this? It's
What
like
was that?
Hindenburg crash.
It looked like German Zeppelin.
Yep.
Well, ain't you a perceptive one? Major Wells, I report that a German Zeppelin was forced to crash near our trenches. but there are no casualties, sir. At least, not on our side.
So what does that mean, team? Prefer not to work in the casualty clearing. All right, you go there, you go there. I love when you see the nurse swaps, like from all angles.
Too much fire. Also, there may be some unexploded ordnance inside. It's better to leave it alone for now.
I mean, do I need to slow this down a tad as well so that I can get more of this? Died during operation. That's rare. Shorter rehab or decreased cost? Let's go shorter rehab. I could have made an argument for cost, obviously. We'll put you here. Oh, wait. This is the VIP. So what do they want with these? Just save their lives, basically. Yeah, we'll... No. I will not release them from duty. I'll send them to HQ, I guess. And this guy... Return to full health just in case he should suffer new injuries. Captive. So you have to go to HQ. And it says you can go... Oh, there we go. Okay, weird. Yeah, that's fine. By me. We almost have 100 people saved.
New patient arrived.
That's a nice little bonus. Okay, 519. Let's spend it before it's gone. And we're gonna go here. Decreases the amount of rations by 10%. We definitely have engineers to work, so that's nice. We're gonna knock that out so fast.
Sir, operation was successful.
We're very busy here again. Serious for 8. These guys are all kind of duds. This guy's fantastic. Amputate all of these. And we'll save this guy, I suppose. Let's do something like that. Okay, proper burial done now. So we got those staff permits. And we got that medic team back. Casualty clearing for you. Rehab there.
Sir,
operating ward. Okay, an engineer got leveled up. Decreases construction time. Eats once every 2 days. Morale slightly increased when they work. Tire significantly slower when working solo. Let's say morale. Anytime where you get like a nice little morale boost like that, it's helpful. Because I'm going to send these guys out too, so you can see here what's happening. Still too few for this big showdown that we need to survive to, right? So I think this is the day. The 21st, yeah. So we now need to make sure that our rehab guys, that we have enough. That's going to take a bit. But we have a lot of requisitions too, so we're cool there.
Sir, patient is cured.
Get back out there, soldier.
Sir, operation was...
Get back out there.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Another breakthrough. So nice. Let's actually save the cost now.
Sir, medics are on the way.
And let's go ahead and get some of the surgical supplies, some chemical supplies, and maybe a few rations here. Order those. And Now, personnel, I wanted to get more engineers, but I'm a little concerned just that our production isn't high enough to sustain that number of engineers. So the alternative is I get another nurse, maybe? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take another nurse. Now our nurses are currently maxed. And we could probably just run some 12-hour shifts there without too many problems now. Be significantly less micromanaging. Okay, the next upgrade we may want would be going into food production, potentially.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Let me take a look at the scouting thing to see if I get any more information about the trucks. Like, we're not seeing these depots or anything, right? Are these guys done their current thing? No. Unless there's something there I'm not catching. I don't know how to use those trucks just yet.
Sir, operation was successful.
VIP, yeah. We're releasing the Lagardes, right? Yeah, sure. Save their lives. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna save them. The fisherman. Scouts and Harris's unit arrive at the river near the fisherman's hut. The surprised fisherman quickly finishes hiding his crates under the tarpaulin. He seems a bit nervous, but after a short negotiation agrees to take the unit to the other side. He is, however, a little reluctant to risk smuggling the unit and will require a little incentive, as he puts it. We can take it by force. This will mean more risk as they will not have fishermen's help. We can offer 2 alcohol and 1 paper. Less risky option as fishermen surely know the river well, or take another route. Yeah, we'll give the incentive. It's fine. Not a problem.
Sir, medics are on the way. Sir, we lost this patient.
Yee. Lost a patient, but then had a little breakthrough here. We'll take that. So at 12:28 p.m., we're getting a nice little delivery here. It does seem like these things just kind of increase slowly over time, the amount of resources that we're getting.
Sir, patient is cured.
Here's another one. It's deadly, guys. Those perks on the surgeons are beautiful. I'm gonna continue to send out there.
Sir,
We need more.
new patient arrived. Sir, patient is cured.
Next
Sir,
train.
op-
Let's go
Sir,
casualty clearing because
medics
it's
are on the way.
about to get busy in here. You guys, let's take them and save them if we can.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I am going to now need these guys working. I'm just gonna throw them in and we're gonna run our supplies down quite a bit. Actually, we have 400 on the dot. Maybe I can squeak something in here. If I don't leave this menu, we can maybe get something. Oh, I only have 2 requisition forms currently. This is maybe okay. This is what I really need. This is what I really need. That chemical production. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. Let's change our minds for a second here. Everybody out of these. Okay, I don't want anything being used currently until... That's only gonna get me 1, and I need what? 4, right? Yeah. So, we still have a few days. Let's put you there.
Sir, engineer is on the way. Sir,
Okay,
patient is
got him.
cured.
Perfect. Perfectio. Let's get this improvement happening. Then we can throw these guys in for bandages.
Sir, operation was successful.
Our goal is to become, I think our goal should be to become as self-sufficient as possible. So that... not great. You're great. Let's go. You can rest there. Become self-sufficient as possible so that we don't have to spend... Man, this is requiring a lot of soldiers.
Patient is cured.
So we don't have to spend these things on supplies, right? That, to me, seems like the goal. You can see insufficient resources here. So, like, whenever the train gets delivered, they'll make some stuff, I guess. Couple breakthroughs. Nice. Morale rises, shorter rehab. Easier surgery. Let's go.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
Oh, my scout team. Let's follow this.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission. Sir, a dispatch from HQ.
Okay, nice. Hey, beautiful. Grateful the way you handle the case of Otto Geschk. I'm adamant that the information we'll gain from our dear prisoner will be of great use to ending the war. I requested a reward to be delivered to your hospital. Requisitions and hiring points. Staff permits. What do I want, though? I am running the medic teams a little bit harsh here, hey? Let's get 2 of them. And let's snag some supplies. Like that. I'll even grab a batch of food rations here. Okay. Did my nurse arrive yet? Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's see how we feel about this, okay? No preference, casualty clearing, 3rd shift and an 8-hour shift. Prefer not to work in casualty clearing, so that's good. And then we're currently on day shift, 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So you can rest. And then you can take the night shift. So she should still be chilling here and taking the night shift. Right? 20? Yeah,
Sir,
we're good.
Nurses are on the way. Sir, new patient arrived.
Let's go.
Sir,
So
nurses
nice.
reached the hospital.
We have somebody in serious condition. Not bad. Amputate. The other nice thing about doing those amputations is they automatically get released from duty, so you don't have to go in and follow up on that. And having those 2 extra medic teams means we could run mostly 12-hour shifts there too.
Medics are on the way.
I'll probably run 2 12-hour shifts and run a 24-hour on the cemetery or something.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Ooh, died in the admission area. What? Did I miss somebody somewhere? Maybe I did. I'm actually starting to wonder if that's even worth doing. Because... yeah. We're just kind of wasting bandages for not a lot. We don't need the morale, right? That's the thing. So, yeah. Maybe our next hiring permits,
Sir, medics are on the way.
we do grab those scouts, like we were talking about. How much are you? Great. I'll amputate there,
Sir,
just to save some
operation was
cash.
successful.
Man, we are sending a
Sir,
lot of people, and
operation
we are
was
not getting a
successful.
lot back. So, yikes. Food and bandages coming on the next train, though, at 8:23. Let's go. There it is. All right.
Sir, patient.
Okay, so now we have these medic teams. We're gonna put you guys on morning shift, so you can go rest. Put you guys on nights, so you're gonna start working right now. Don't want to work in advanced dressing, that's fine. Prefers to work in the cemetery, that's great. No preference here. And then we can go like this. I guess we can just do 12 hours everywhere. Yeah, okay. Now, there may still be situations where they do get tired. We'll just manage it.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Still too few, eh? God, that is intense. Because we were strong to boom, too few,
Sir,
so
operation was successful.
I need to make sure we have these bandages, essentially.
Sir, successful.
And I'm not gonna make any money on these guys because I'm sending them all out there. Too few, too few. Good, at least. Okay. At least. What do you need? Group of 3, a medic team and a nurse come to your office. Sir, they lowered their voices. There's this duo of medics who work here with us. They don't do anything wrong. It's just, looks like one of them might snap, or both. Chat with the duo, or that's just the way they are. Yeah, we'll check up on them. See what happens with that. If I had to critique our current position, probably underutilizing our scouts. We did lose one, so it's like kind of brutal. I probably have too many engineers, and we don't have the production to like build up and utilize. So a bunch of engineers are just sitting around. I'll get this to the upper end of good, hopefully.
Patient is cured.
Ooh, speeds up operations at operating wards. Great, that's where she is. Works better at rehab, works significantly better with others. Others working with them tire less. Damn. I mean, I want her there. But we have the shift system, so none of these are really going to benefit us. I can save on rations. Her morale won't increase because I'm not setting rations to half anytime soon unless I absolutely have to. So I think I'll just take ascetic. Now, this is something we've talked about a couple of times. Let's take a quick look at our staff and just see where they're at. So look at their traits specifically. Works significantly better, tires slower. That's fine, they can work wherever. Works better, that's good. Morale slightly increases when they work, fine. Now here, extroverted. Others working with them perform slightly better, but they work less efficiently. Morale increases when they work, okay, but it's not location based, right? So that's fine. Works slightly better at CCS, Max Bradbury and Jamie Fletcher. So they are at CCS, great. And Cemetery, that's fine. Okay, so they're all good. We only have those 2 perks on the doctors. Better at rehab, that's where you are. Morale increases when working. Speeds up operations at operating wards. Morale increases when working. Increases morale when working. Not affected by other traits. And these guys, morale increases when working. Works much slower. Others working with him tire more. So he's just bad, essentially. So maybe I should swap him out. Not affected by other traits. Morale slightly increases when they work. So Eldred. Okay. Let's put Eldred in. Was it Jean-Pierre? Jean-Pierre, yeah. I have Jean-Pierre Wright and Jean-Pierre White. Interesting. Prefers to work in the pharmacy. All right, deadly. I think our setup there is pretty good. It's pretty good. If we had extra slots, then we could run 12 hours and have 2 people all the time. But that's a little bit of a pipe dream right now. So you're exhausted. That's too bad. I think you were not fully recovered last time, if I'm not mistaken. So let me put this to 24 hours for now. You can rest. Weird-looking duo comes to your office. After a brief moment, one of them tells you about a guy that made friends with when the war started. They received a letter from that person. He's been wounded in a battle and probably won't live too long. He asks you for 2 days leave to return and say goodbye to them. Lose a medic team for 2 days.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yep, just after we do our schedule. That's, you know, I'm a fair boss, okay? You need something? I understand it.
Sir, operation was successful.
We are keeping up with the...
New patient arrived.
What? Oh, here. Yeah, go. We are keeping up with the bandage production, surprisingly. But we're absolutely draining every set of resources that comes in to do that. What might be something I want to help with that? Maybe here, decreases production cost in resources by 10%. I think that's a good next buy, but I need 7 requisitions for that. Do I see anything in here on the scouting side for trucks? No. Okay, 1 day on Grave Matter, 2 days on HQ orders.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Donald. Yeah, we can save you.
Sir, operation was successful.
Close to collapsing. I was just trying to see if you could make your full 12-hour shift there. Okay, so you need out. You, I'm going to let you finish working. I get that you're exhausted. I get that you're exhausted as well. I wish I remember who I just picked out of there. One thing that would be nice to see is like their exhaustion meter, so you can track that a little bit better. Because now I don't know if I've swapped them. So if we look at the operating ward, okay, nobody's leaving. So I think we got those shifts correct. And that's fine. You're exhausted. All good. But you're only working for another hour.
Sir, patient is cured.
Man, got a bunch of these guys now. The trauma ward. Okay. 2 hours on the Forest Wraith. I need some hiring permits. Big time. I need some requisition forms. Big time. Put you in there.
Sir, medics are
There's
on
the
way.
staff changeover. Beautiful.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
We'll see what happens with our scouts here in an hour.
Sir, patient is cured.
Look at the morale, you guys. 88%. It's insane. It's insane. We're managing that super well.
Sir, patient is cured.
German camp, located in an abandoned farm, consists of multiple trucks and around a dozen tents. Some of the trucks appear to be broken, as a couple of mechanics work on their engines. The entire farm is heavily guarded by German soldiers with multiple patrols in the perimeter. The scout commander knows they'll have a hard time storming the camp. They should notify HQ. They could send a bigger force. However, before he has a chance to sneak up, the old man points at the trucks and proposes his plan to deal with the camp. He wants the scouts to distract the enemy, while he sneaks up to the trucks, causes the gas tanks to explode. If we try to take it without destroying it, we might get more out of it. They should notify HQ. They could send a bigger force. I think we gotta tell HQ, man. That's probably the safest option here. Scout commander decides to notify HQ. They should be able to send a bigger strike force. The old man, however, is determined to destroy the camp, regardless of the scouts' involvement. He'll try to sneak in and destroy the trucks, leaving for HQ. The scouts see the old man running off into the forest. We're gonna get, okay, an additional 2 requisitions for cooperative effort. Scouts failed to find the old man alive and taken captive by the Germans. His plan had failed, but he himself is only lightly grazed by a bullet. He appears quite happy and thankful for the rescue. I mean, yeah, okay. That's could have been significantly worse. Must be more convoys.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
Actually, come back to the hospital.
Sir, Scouts unit has started a
Bring
new
this
mission.
stuff back. We're gonna get some decent production off that. And then if we're lucky, if it lined up perfectly, I could maybe hire a scout if we get some kind of bonus HQ thing. Decrease cost and shorter operation? Yep. Still just good there. I'd like that to be strong. It's like our last big battle of the chapter,
Patient
right?
secured. Sir, new patient.
Okay, now we're getting into a situation here. We're gonna need to prioritize some of these. Good and bad. So let's omit cleaning up the wound, decrease cost and shorter operation time. Bad thing, morale's gonna rise, but a longer rehab, or morale falls and a normal rehab. We can afford some morale droppage. Honestly, it's like a,
Sir,
you know, it's a resource.
we lost this patient.
Oh, damn.
Sir, new patient arrived. Sir,
Now, do I have all my nurses back on? No, I don't. Okay, my nurses, yes. My medic teams, no. Pretty sure these are being
sir, operation was
backed up by the
successful.
advanced dressing station. Just bust out those surgical supplies, baby. We are going to get a small influx of production. When the scouts return in
Sir,
2.5 hours.
Pharmacy.
Jeez. You're not gonna make it. I don't have enough to save them anyway. Why is Peter Stevens not working? That's my question. Where is he? Or is it just because my medic teams are busy? Shorter rehab, morale rises, good. Could that be it? Extremely exhausted? You're gonna crumble.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Okay, they took somebody. There we go. Okay, awesome. We're just waiting on the medics. So, Eloise.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Still only at good. That is kind of insane, but I'm gonna keep rocking it.
Sir, patient is cured.
Psychotropic therapy we don't have. Higher chance for wound to not heal fully. I mean, that's all I can do, so that's what I'm gonna do. No longer be fit for duty, this guy. Okay. Shorter rehab, increased cost. Yep, I'm fine with that. We don't have a big backlog of surgery things currently. This is all good. Alcohol is up to 54. That's not bad. That's not bad. So they came back now. I'm gonna send them. Well, I mean, I don't have the hiring points to do it, so I guess I'll send them back out. There's no sense in them sitting here. We'll do this Forest Wraith again.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission. Sir, medics are on the way.
Shorter rehab, morale's up.
Sir, operation was successful.
Doctor's energy change. That is significant. This is less significant. Let's go with this.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Just did a big shift changeover. We're up to 612
Sir,
there.
operation was successful.
Let me see about any improvements we may want. So I like this. Decreases speed of patient condition deterioration at the casualty clearing and the advanced dressing. But I have to go through here to get there. This one was nice, eh? But I need 7. I'm not going to get that for a bit. Let's go here. We can put all of our engineers to work. I'll put this guy in and put this guy up there. Let's do that. And then, are you currently... No, you're on 12-hour. So let's run you overnight, and then I'll put you here and you can do daytime. You should be fine by then. Advanced dressing, we're only running half a day.
Patient is cured.
Oh boy. Got a terminal one here. Can't even save them? Why is that? Okay, now I can, it looks like. Let's go here, save both of them. Then you can rest.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Ooh. We have all these level 3s in here. 9 hours. It's pretty long. We'll see. I might need to order some more stuff there, but... Production is building. Even though we have 2 people maxing out the pharmacy. Food is building.
Sir, operation was successful.
Who's awaiting these things? I assume it's these guys getting denied, right? But...
Sir,
Yeah, slight
patient
decrease
is
to
cured.
morale. We're good, we're good.
Sir, operation was successful.
Once this grave matter is done, like, what's happening there? How come this is on full pause? It's probably the same thing here, right? This should kick in soonish. Hey, what's going on with you, buddy? Olivier, medic team. Morale increasing slightly when working. So morale increases over time when they work at CCS. Sure. Now, we have that calm thing, which is a bit weird. I don't know if that overwrites that completely. Extremely exhausted. Okay.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Okay, tell you what. Let's take a pause here. Okay, this is... Whoa, it's like a lot. I didn't quite get there, but next episode we should get to the end of the chapter, and we'll see what happens. We're in uncharted territory for me. I've never gotten past the chapter or anything. So we've been in uncharted territory for quite a while. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.